Hey Caine, it's Chris from Facebook. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you a few different things that you can use to bring more customers into your business. Now, I know you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would I be making this for you and what's in it for me? And the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation that they have with hiring someone is they don't know who is and who isn't an expert. And sadly, there are way too many companies out there that will just talk all this talk and make you all these promises and not follow through on them. And they'll just take your money. So I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they could do to make an impact with their business, that's resulted in some of those local business owners still asking for my help with this. So by the end of this video, you like what you've heard, and you could see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that could truly help you and your company. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the day you just want to take this free attack plan I give you and do it for yourself, that's cool too, man. So now let me show you the 3 things that are going to set your company above the competition. And the first 2 strategies are going to overview how to actually lay out and design a website that's built to bring you business, not just look pretty. Something that is actually generating. So when somebody looks for something relevant to your business or one of your services in your area, it literally puts your business in the face of the person that's looking for it. So you don't have to go out and find your next customer or do all this marketing or anything along those lines, because they will find you because you're able to be seen, you're exposed, right? And that's what you want. So the last strategy you don't even necessarily need a website for, but it works super well if you do, right? And they pair up extremely well to make an unstoppable force for you to never ever have to worry about where your next customer is going to come from again. And more so, you're going to be worried about where your next employee is going to come from because you guys are going to be growing. But getting right into it, first off, your page, you already know how I feel about your name. And the fact that you have an amazing last name makes it super easy for you. But you are already growing substantially, and that is absolutely incredible. And it seems like people like your services a lot, and you do a very good job. So you're already on the right track. And I'm hoping with the things that I teach you today, that's just going to be able to put the icing on the cake for you to be able to level up you and your business and your life. But looking at content is the first thing. And like I said, it refers to a website. So I'm going to go to one of your local competitors, Willem Mobile Detailing. So page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page of your site. And you will need to implement the strategy properly, at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. And this is also going to give you a lot more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. What a buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. So an example of that would be, car detailing, Amarillo, Texas, because they're looking to get their car detailed and they're also looking for people in your area. So it's very specific. Nothing national. If you just look up car detailers, it might bring you up to somebody in New York. You know what I mean? And the near me keywords, I'll explain to you later in the video, they're not good for you either because that's also a national keyword. And the last strategy actually shows you how to capture every single last one of those. But when you think about content though, why do you feel like Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for a topic? Because they have the most relevant and most authoritative content, and Google rewards them for that. Google also has bots that will sweep your page to see if you're the best match with what that person searched. And this is another reason why content is king and is the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything to bring customers into your business. So the second extremely important thing when it comes to optimizing your online presence are backlinks. What a backlink is another site linking to yours through there. So if I went over and clicked on one of these buttons and it brought me up to your website, that would be an example of this website sending your website a backlink. To show you a little bit more, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. So as you can see, there's a lot of things here. The first one being the power of their homepage. The second one is the power of their entire website, the amount of backlinks that they have, the amount of websites that are actually referring those backlinks, the amount of organic keywords that they're ranking for, and the amount of traffic that they're getting. And this isn't important, but this is how much that traffic would be worth if they were paying for it in ads. So Google ads specifically. A little bit more about content or about backlinks real quick though. Not all of them are created equal. You want websites that are powerful linking you to show them that you have more authority. You see, Google sees it just like a popularity contest and it works exactly like that. You also want them to be relevant because they work a lot more effectively if they are. For example, if you had any kind of detailing or automotive websites linking to you, that's probably going to do a lot better for you than a company like Pizza Hut, right? Because that's not what we're talking about here. So let's look at some of the keywords that they're ranking for, just to give you an opportunity to see, well, I mean, what your opportunities are, right? So every single one of these keywords have their own search volume, and there's keywords for every single location. There's keywords like throwing a comment in there will change it and make it a different keyword. So they're all different, and you can rank in the top position for literally all of them. So mobile car detailing, Amarillo, Texas, right? On average, 30 searches a month. Car detailing, Amarillo, Texas, on average 80. And the list goes on and on. You're more than welcome to pause this at any point and just to check it out. And this is just one page of them. One page, and there are plenty more. And now we're going to go over one of your other competitors, Extreme Auto Restyling Center. And we're going to see what they got going on and how they're getting, almost over 500 new leads every single month with their keywords. Let's look at what keywords they're ranking for. They have like window tinting and a lot of other services that they provide. But you can tell, all of this is the opportunity that you have. And what could you do with another 50, 75, 100, 300 jobs every single month? You know what I mean? What could that mean for you, your business, your family? What could that mean for your future? And this is the kind of opportunity that you truly have here when you do this right. But now let's look at a Google search real quick. So this is the Google Map Pack. And this is my absolute favorite tool on the tool belt because there's so much you can do with it. You can capture multiple service areas all at once. Once again, those near me keywords, because Google actually asks for your location. And if they are near you or in the service area that you have captured, then you're going to come up in that first position and they're going to find you first and then call you. So that allows you to get so much more business. And getting ranked in the top position here typically means 40 to 50% higher call volume than top organic ranking alone. Organic ranking being down here. And like I said, when you have this and you have this, or let's say multiple pages ranking. So let's say all three of these were you and you're right there and they're seeing you. They're probably going to call you more than the other guys, right? And like I said, it increases call volume, not just search volume, actual calls to your business. And what gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. What a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted word for word into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And yes, there are some other ranking factors here. Those include the quality of the citations and how powerful they are, the optimization of your Google My Business profile itself, the number of Google reviews that you have and how you're rated on Google. Most importantly, though, is how well you're ranking organically on a search. Now, with that being said, if you're not on the first page just yet, in the top spots, or even have a website for that matter, it's going to be a little bit harder, but not impossible by any means to rank in that top position. So just to recap everything that we went over, your front page needs to have about 1,500 words with properly filled in buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. And your service pages or service area pages should have about 500 to 750 words using the same strategy. Your backlinks need to be more relevant, powerful, and numerous than your competitor to show Google that you are the authority. And you want to have about 200 to 300 citations to beat out your competition by a landslide, or just substantially more than your top competitor. Now, with that being said, if they have 300, you're going to want 500. If they have 50, you're going to want 150 or 200, because the game is all about domination. And if you implemented all of these strategies today, you can become number one on Google for your business and reap the rewards with a ton of new paying customers, more money, more growth, and more freedom. Caine, I hope you liked the video at least half as much as I enjoyed making it for you. You could either go with all this information I gave you today and do it on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route, and you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy that could be going towards servicing these new customers, getting it done faster and better so you can kick back and do what you do best, let's set up a time to chat. With that being said, Caine, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.